What is going on, guys? We're back with another video, and we are on Madden 19 Connected Franchise, doing a 10-year sim, and this time it is of the New Orleans Saints. And of course, this is what the team looks like. A pretty solid team. I was going to do a rebuild for them, but I figured they're pretty decent, so fantasy style would be a little OP. Going to do that for the Cowboys instead. I believe that's the matchup they have coming up here. But of course, Drew Brees, not really going to last too long, probably, right? 39 years old. Star Dev is decent, but 39 years old. He may last an extra season if we're lucky. And then defensively, they've got some up-and-coming talent. Lattimore, really only an 86. He must not be doing too well this season. 86 overall seems very freaking low. I don't even know. I used the most recent roster I had, so hopefully that results in something good. 85 overall in general is pretty decent. But also, make sure you like, subscribe, and, check out my Jeromepkr Twitter. I would appreciate it. I love to self-promote. It's pretty freaking cool. I must say so. And also follow Jeromepkr on Twitch and PK Plays YouTube channel. That's all. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry, okay? Please. I don't do it much, so don't yell at me, all right? Just saying. All right, so somehow we missed the playoffs at 7-9, which is kind of unfortunate because we don't even have a first-round pick this year. Des Bryant, ironically, was signed middle of the season. Cameron Meredith was hurt, so there's that. Probably should have started him, but it is what it is. This is the final roster of the season. Nothing too spectacular. Let's take a quick glance at Drew Brees. Wow, 4,500 yards, 40 touchdowns, 9 picks. Was he MVP? I have to take a quick look. Number 4, really? Number 4. I'm going to have to take a look at the quarterbacks. I normally wouldn't, but... Okay, so Tom Brady makes sense. It makes sense there. Baker Mayfield, not a chance, mate. Absolutely not. That is not MVP status. Unless he had like thousands of yards rushing. That makes no sense. Oh, well. We're already done with the season. So Super Bowl champions belong to the Falcons. Don't think that's going to happen in real life. It could, but you very likely doubt that. So we have about 67 mil in cap spaces. Drew Brees, still our quarterback. You have no one at this position. That's pretty cool. So I think that almost forces me to not sign a free agent here. I'm kind of desperate here for a quarterback. And there's usually a guy in the second round, so I think I need to make a good move here. And I need to be the guy. I need to save this franchise with a good draft pick quarterback. And hopefully they scout a quarterback. I would assume that they will now. So I'm just going to go to the draft and hope for the best. If they didn't scout a quarterback, I'm done. I kill nothing. So pick 14, the Packers. Wonder what the kind of draft picks they're going to have. They seem to do pretty well on the season, ironically. Make selection. So 14th pick in the second round is our first selection. And there are many of the quarterbacks. Scrambler, that's not going to work out too well. This guy, Waters, he's an early first. He looks pretty good to me. He's 21 years old, A+ throw power. Something that the Saints haven't had for a while. Not that that's crazy bad or good. You also have Marshall Morris. If you're taking a first glance, I would think Marshall Morris is better. But I think you got to go Jaron Waters. Please be good. Superstar Dev, and this 10-year sim has officially become successful. Already out the gate successful. 80 overall. Superstar Dev, 21 years of age. It's over. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's completely over. Draft recap, who did they get? So in the third round, they got Mr. Michael Grasu, who isn't terrible. Not super great, but isn't terrible. Let's take a look at the Packers, see who they got. So with the 14th pick, which would have been our pick, they got a safety, Ernest Farmer. Definitely a good position. A position of need as well. DT, So I'm really not interested in seeing what we could have had because there's literally nothing that could have been better than what we took at our pick. Potentially the biggest steal of all time, and I know it's a second-round pick, which is crazy to say, but I would make the argument that he very well could be just because of that right there. And obviously we need to find a good scheme because not even just looking at our quarterback, but in general, not a lot of scheme-fit players here on the offense. Got a couple of guys here at 91 from the vertical zone. I just need the quarterback, maybe the running back. And that's exactly what I get. I do have Michael Thomas here, who really doesn't need any upgrades, so I'm not really too worried about it. Offensive line, really not a whole lot of young guys here anyways. Ryan Ramczyk really isn't going to get much out of it anyways. So they're not even starting Davenport, which kind of makes sense. Alex Okafor is a pretty good overall. I think I'm going to start him, though. I think I'm going to start him. It must be nice to not have to start every rookie that you get right out the gate. This is interesting. I like this guy, but Grasu is younger. Nah, we'll go with Analazion. What's his name? Anzalone. I don't remember his damn name. I know it, but I just can't remember it. Eli Apple at number 2. I'm going to put him in from number 2 to number 3. And I suppose let's get on with it, see what we can do on the season. Even if we don't make the playoffs, as long as we get Offensive Rookie of the Year with our quarterback, everything's smooth sailing. Even if we don't, Superstar Dev, he's sad. He's going to be probably an 85, 88 overall by the end of the season. Drew Brees didn't get us to the the playoffs at 7-9. Can this quarterback do something different here? And he can. 10-5-1. All right, so that's number 2 in the division. Matt Ryan wins MVP. That's a very rare sighting. Not a lot of touchdowns and a lot of picks. Hopefully still offensive play. Oh, to be fair, there was a lot of rushing touchdowns, over 20, 23 to be exact. That's a lot. But hopefully he got Offensive Rookie of the Year. If not, I'm going to be a little disappointed. I'd say he would, though. Cameron Jordan, 20 sacks. Davenport was super disappointing. Kicking. Okay, I don't really care about all that. Let's take a look at the awards. All right. My boy, please. Offensive Rookie of the Year, and he gets it. 85 overall, like I said. He might have a bunch of XP here, too. 9-6-1. Hey. That's all I'm saying. Jake Elliott is the Kicker of the Year for the Falcons. Don't know why the Eagles always get rid of him, but they do. So what's Waters' stats looking like? Of course, Superstar Dev still 97 throw power. Looking pretty good. I would say a field general would be nice here. He's got a pretty big scheme fit lead, so you can, risk a little bit, I think. Can they beat the Vikings? They can. The Falcons, best team in the league, I think, here. And they lose by 7. Are the Falcons going to repeat here versus... No, they don't. So the Chiefs and Rams very well could be the real-life Super Bowl. And the Rams kind of whoop up shop a little bit. We do have a first-round pick this year, but it is going to be a bad selection. We're used to seeing, Miles Jack is in here. You also got Ebron, 2 very good players that we could use. Miles Jack is a very rare sighting, though. Miles Jack is accepted, and that has increased this defense's talent tenfold. Well, we definitely don't need that. A 74 overall corner is quite a bit not what we're looking for. This was a very atrocious draft. We did, we landed Miles Jack, but these guys were very bad selections. I know they're all mid-level overall. Maybe Lendata or Lendata, but there's really not much more I can do. We got some Torrey Bolton. Whoa! Where the hell did he come from? I think we drafted him last season. Star Dev. That guy kind of fell under the radar there. That's a pretty good player to have as a backup. 86 overall. It's not the worst, so I expect some good things to come out of this. So we missed the playoffs this season at 7-9. Literally a repeat of the season 1. That was unfortunate. Waters, less yards, more touchdowns, less picks. Cowboys win 35-6 over the Colts. We let Kamara go. No freaking way, dude. I don't like any of the selections here, so I'm going to trade down. So I did obviously mean gaining new players, but that's what we get. First and a third from the Bills next year. Let's see what they got in our place. They got a center, not a bad pick. What actually is this draft? It's garbage. So I trade straight up for the Bills next year, second round pick. So let's view the recap. Devin Swanson, okay. I maybe accidentally put him as a star. Doesn't matter anyways because he sucks. We had the 11th pick in the draft. Was there anything good at 11? So Josh Chandler, they traded up for him. Great center, but I really didn't have any of the centers or anything scouted because obviously the AI sucks and they don't care. Allen and Kampale. God, that punched that dude. Whoa, who's this? Reed Martinek. They didn't scout this guy for me. That's a pretty big fail by this. I hate this team. I hate the Saints. Are they serious? All right, so we really didn't gain any new players. Did we get any free agents, actually? I didn't think. Oh, so Curtis Samuel, that's a nice little new name, I suppose. Quick dev, 25 years old. Decent little speedster. Looking at the defense, not bad. It's not really getting better, though. That's what's worrying, you know. Marcus Williams, he's pretty sick, but that's because he started out sick. Kinda, actually. He's actually really good in general. I don't know why the screen's so big. I'm old, so maybe I need to be able to see. I don't know. So we missed the playoffs again, and this time we're 5-10-1. We went all out on this one. Take a look at the quarterback stats. Not great. Yardage are back up there. Touchdowns a little down. Picks are down, though. See if we have any coaching XP. Jesus, Jitterbug. You ever see that commercial? It's like, look at the Jitterbug. It's got big numbers for your blind grandparents. What? Surely they're going to take some good players. We have a good pick from ourselves and maybe even the Bills. So 35 mil. If you couldn't see it, there it is. Michael Gallup, straight out the gate here, a young fella. All right, see Michael Gallup join the team. He accepts the deal. 27 years old, and our new number 2. So we're looking pretty solid. I think letting Traquan go was a pretty good decision. I'm going to need to see one offensive lineman, though, taken with one of these high picks. And I guess you kind of have to take Bernstein, right? You almost have to. What did Sylvester Collins? So no cornerback went before us. Is there any linebackers? I'm glad I didn't choose it. Please pick someone good. Okay, so Bernstein. Okay, I mean, it's not a great overall. Please be good, Dev. Super. Okay, they made a good decision. Now, I will say, you know, if I had to look further into it, I think I probably would have went Bernstein. It was risky, but that 40 time was good. Let's see what they take here at 14. Please be another good pick. Okay, I don't know how good that guy is, but 80 overall sounds pretty good to me, and it's oh, boy. There you go. Not the most insane, but 6'6", 21 years old, 81 speed. He's pretty damn sick. Good picks from the AI, I suppose. Let's take another look, see what they take at number 6, and then we'll go on and finish this thing out. Number 6, they take a running back that does not look good. So the draft selections, quarterback Kano. Star Dev quarterback. Wow. They are definitely looking to get rid of our quarterback, unless they already did, which if they did, I'm legit officially done believing EA can make proper video games. No screwing around. There you go. Good job, my dude. One Manka. +3, but one boost. So I'm wrong, but oh my god, this division is falling off super hard. Bernard Newton is the MVP. Jaron Waters looked pretty good. I don't really know what to tell you. No running game. Where the hell did Lattimore, or not Lattimore, where the hell did Kamara go? Probably going to see Lattimore go soon too, anyways. Where the hell did he go? Of course, Alvin Kamara, 1,400 yards, 4.7 per carry, 10 touchdowns, only 2 fumbles. To the Seahawks. Good job. Good job, you guys. Going to the offseason, that was Season 5, so midway through this thing, and it's not looking great. I don't really know why it isn't, though. Falcons win their second in this. Uh-oh, I may have screwed it up. Actually, do we sign anyone? Yeah, so we missed week 1 anyways. Where the hell is our money? Oh my god, I can see where it is. You got 23 mil on Michael Thomas. And by the way, Waters got absolutely paid. 42 mil is due in 2027. He's a late first, and I am not risking him. He looks solid. Only quick dev, but he's supposed to go number 5. We took him number 9. That's going to be a successful guy right next to Miles Jack. He's an 81 at middle. Can't wait to see him go up even higher when he goes to outside linebacker. That could be the missing piece. Who knows? Let's see what this team drafts. Yeah, I don't want to see that. So with the 3rd round pick, they take a DT, kind of a position of need, normal dev, a little bit of strength. Not the worst in the world, but definitely not someone we're looking for. 2nd round pick should have easily been offensive line. And hopefully there wasn't one at number 9 or near it, because I'll cry. Number 9, you see a right end. Griffin Hall would have been a nice little pick. Could have moved into DT. Instead, we took some other crap corner. Really not seeing a whole lot of players around anyways, so I'm not going to get too mad with the team. So that middle linebacker was a solid pick. I know it was number 9, so kind of expected. They didn't fill the right guard position. Landetta only went up a couple overalls. Armstead's about to retire. Offense, Michael Thomas looks like he's regressing. Normal dev, he's done for. So here we are looking into year 6. We've been kind of, on and off. We missed the playoffs, made the playoffs, missed, made, miss, made, miss. That's not math because it's more than 6. How we're 7-9, I really don't know. Whoever Bernard Newton is, by the way, he's absolutely disgustingly good. How are we doing so bad, man? I think I will go back to choosing. I know he missed the playoffs, so draft pick's probably decent, but I'm going to go back to choosing a free agent, hoping some sort of running back is here. If I even have a chance at it. Cardinals win a Super Bowl over the Texans. That's an interesting matchup. So Michael Thomas didn't go. He's actually got re-signed. Free safety Walter Newell, who is not a hybrid type. Could be in need of safety. I don't know if we are, though. Got a couple of running backs here. Gaddison is a normal dev player, but he is a better overall. Doesn't have really good stats, though. That would make our linebackers absolutely insane, but he is a pass rusher anyways. So Cam Jordan is gone. That pass rusher could be big. Accepted. So Teal, my man, welcome to the defensive line. And they do go O-line in the first round. They get a right guard, Harris Holikchik, 24 years old, but he does have superstar dev, terrible strength. They get a safety in the 4th round, normal dev, but a 77 overall, another oldie. Speedy wide receiver here, quick dev. Curtis Hicks could make himself as a 3rd wide receiver here. And then Morgan and Dukeway, absolutely garbage in the 2nd round. Please, playoffs, right? 90 overall team. And we miss again. We even signed Gaddison. What the hell? Don't tell me they signed him long-term, though. Please don't tell me they signed him long-term. Okay, good. I also got to take a look at Bernard Newton because he's killing it. I mean, I don't understand. What was our record? Oh, come on now. 6-10? How? How does a 90-plus overall team go 6-10? Not a chance. What in the world is going on here? This is a joke. Bernard Newton, 95 overall, superstar dev, quarterback, 25 years of age. I think he's from the same draft class as our guy. 25 years old. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. I think they might be around the same age, though. 25. Waters is 27. Oh, yeah. So Waters has been playing for 3 years longer. He's very sick, too. But apparently, the Jets, with their insane roster, are better than us. So we do have 14 mil. Like I said, we have one position we could probably take here. Carl Lawson's a 30-year-old beast star dev. Probably has quite a bit of years left in him. Kalimak, 34 years old, superstar dev. The Bears let go of him. Didn't see that in our 10-year build. A safety named Reed. That could never go wrong. That is... Ooh, he's good at corner. Reed is going to be my move if I can't find line. We see DeCastro. Is he worth the 1 year? I actually turned off free agent bidding. Hopefully that doesn't ruin DeCastro. But I just want a chance at that safety. I don't care if I don't get either. DeCastro rejected. However, I was somehow able to get Reed. I am so confused on what just happened. What literally just happened? Right outside linebacker. Okay, that's a little bit of a need as well. Quick dev. Is he a coverage? He's a hybrid. All right, so not a crazy amount of speed, but I like the pick. 2nd round defensive tackle, Crosby Buck. Nice name. He's pretty good. Left tackle, quick dev, Curry Harvey. He's a starter. Left outside linebacker, normal dev, Reggie Floyd. Another similar type to the first guy. Not quite as good, but very similar, not going to lie. Number 9 or 8 overall, I would love to see a linebacker or a lineman. If you switch that on, I think it's an amazing draft. I think you got to go O-line. I'm not seeing a whole lot of great talented players. However, I still take any of the guys that are over 77 overall. 77 or higher. Once again, not a super great class, but still. If they would have grabbed linemen in the 1st round, I think it would have been one of the best I've seen in the 10-year sim series that we've done, honestly. So left guard needs some work. Left tackle needs some work. Receivers are looking good. Tight end. How good is Bullard now? He's been on the team for a good 3, 4, maybe more years. He's a star dev. He's 24 years old. He looks very good. Looks very good indeed. Defense is sick. I think you got to start Lindsey at left outside linebacker. Of course, that happens, but either way, it works. Got my guy in there. I mean, this is the best defense we've had this rebuild, or this 10-year sim, and just in general, any 10-year sim, I'd probably say. If they're both the same overall, I might as well get Buck starting. Well, here we go. Season 8. Are we going to be great, or is it too freaking late? I don't even know, man. I don't know how we've missed 2, 3 straight playoff seasons. We're clearly a good team. We're clearly one of the better in the league. I don't know what to do. I think we just changed the spread, though, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully that does something for us. I would say it should. If we don't make... I honestly don't even know what to do. I really don't. I honestly don't understand. I really don't. I freaking kid you not. Next time we get a chance, I'm just going to skip and through and see what our actual overall is compared to theirs. Ironically, this is going to be the season where we actually struggle the most. But what the hell is going on here? It changes to a spread. That didn't work. What the hell does the game want from me? What else could we do? Cardinals make it to another Super Bowl, but they lose again. This time to the Chiefs. I believe they lost the last one. Either way, Chiefs. 26 mil cap. I should have actually take a look at what we need. Holy crap. Who is this? Quick Dev Taylor Frazier is ridiculous. He's actually... Look at the players that are in here. Holy crap. Look at the team. Waters is still on the team. No running back. Wide receivers are the same, but they're both regressing very hard here. Normal dev for Gallup, who's 30 now. I believe that's his final year in his contract as well. Our left guard is gone. Defense, Cone is still here, surprisingly. Williams is still here. The defense, in most part, is still intact. I think I'm going to fight for Bullard, honestly. We need a DT pretty badly. A good one, at least. And when I say expensive, he really wasn't expensive. He was just expensive for our team. 85 overall offense. I probably should have put it into offense, but it is what it is. There really wasn't that much talent there. So they go cornerback. A decent team need, I suppose. Quick dev. 24 years old now, man. I need to stop seeing the elderly players come out. Yeah, not a great pick. So number 18, what could they have had instead? Please don't tell me there's an offensive lineman there. Not really. To be fair, they probably did take the... Oh, running back, though. Denner and Wade, not really that good. To be fair, they probably took the best they could. Although BJ Statton was pretty damn solid. I would have taken BJ Statton over him for sure. A lot of slow running backs, though. LaMarcus Hubbard is here. He's not very fast, but I think that's going to be my selection for 2019. I think we were that desperate to where I kind of have to make that my choice. Season 9, we have a new running back. This is the receiving options. Not really good. I mean, this is probably the last average year we're going to have. So if anyone's going to, if we're going to make the Super Bowl or the playoffs, here's the time. All right, let's see what, another disappointing year, probably. Please. Season 9, playoffs. 11-5. Okay, so we're here. The rest of the division wasn't super great. We finally get to look at the stats for like the first time in years. 33 touchdowns, 1 pick. 4,250 yards. That's one of the best quarterback seasons I've ever seen, touchdown to pick ratio wise. 33-1. Ironically, that's kind of what Rodgers is set for in real life, but it clearly isn't going to lead to an 11-5 season. Maybe we slip into the playoffs, but that is looking like a very unlikely story. Bullard, 10 sacks, looking good, starting off the old career for the Saints. Decent pick totals. Dan Bailey, not super great, but average. Let's take a look at the awards. So our quarterback, Bernard wins like MVP number 4, maybe 5. I don't even know at this point. Probably number 4. Waters is number 8 total. I thought he'd been a little bit higher than that. Any Rookie of the Year awards? Any awards at all, really? The answer to that question, of course, will be no. However, we make it to the playoffs. Can we win a game? Please. Just one. The Rams are tough, but we're tougher. No, we're not. We lost by 6. Lovely. Last season. Actually, is the last season. Oh, crap. The last technical season, I wasted my free move. I didn't even think about that. Like, it was season 9, so I forgot. But I forgot season 10, you technically don't get a move. So, all right. Throwing up a blind Hail Mary here. Hoping for the best. Watch it be the season we got rid of everyone. We'll find out at the end of the draft. We'll also find out literally with the results. If there's like a quarterback in the first round, things aren't looking good. The outlook there is pretty rough. So let's take a look at the draft recap. We would have had a pretty bad pick. Ironically, we grab a pretty decent looking wide receiver. Maybe not. We love those 24-year-olds, and we continue that trend. He's a decently big target. He's actually really big. Normal dev, 24 years old. I'm going to chalk that up as the old-fashioned L. Best pick in the draft was a fullback. It actually was. A star dev full. I'm done. How is a star dev fullback the best pick we had? And how old was he, by the way? Don't tell me he was 24. I mean, I don't care, but what the hell? 22. Okay, I was about to say. 24-year-olds on this team are a dime a dozen. So 24, you got that. I mean, Darren Newton, that would have been a much better pick, I think. We probably need D-line by now. Marcus can't looking too good, I would say. Vinette, it's another good position we could have taken. I hate this team. I hate it. I hate it. I despise it. Thank God it's the last season. Maybe they can make something magical happen. Probably not. Who is the team? Who is the team? Who are you? Wow, we have some really good wide receiver options here in Nolans. I am super excited for this one. Waters, 29 years old, star dev still. Pretty good. I mean, not a pretty good career, but a decent career. Kind of an kind of a Phillip Rivers career. He technically has the talent around him. We also lost our star linebacker. We also lost, no, we didn't lose our star corner. Bernstein is just God. However, he might already be older than, or very close to as old as Lattimore at this point. 28 years old to Lattimore's 31, both normal. This is literally the last season. Like, this is, I mean, it works out for a 10-year sim because we dropped 6 overalls. I'm just going to call it straight. We technically get 1 move, actually, because it is, god damn it. I mean, who the hell do I even want here? Anyone? DeAndre Hopkins, welcome to the team, you old bastard. That's not good. If we make the Super Bowl here, I will actually, like, I will break my own spine so I could suck the poison out of my leg in case I get bit by a snake. And the playoffs have not been achieved. A 7-9 season, probably 7 wins more than I thought we would get. Let's take a look at the seasons, the last one anyways. Waters, pretty good career. The running back position, ever since losing Alvin Kamara, who would have thought that one, completely horrendous. I think our best rusher outside of Alvin was 3.6 per carry. The yardage total is terrible. I'm honestly disappointed with the fact that we actually got rid of Kamara. I'm really curious to see what kind of career he actually finished with. So, first things first, I want to see Jaron Waters. He played, 9 seasons for us. What was the finish? He got back up to Superstar Dev, which is pretty cool. So, my boy finished with, I mean, I'm not going to be able to know the number, but averaged about 30 touchdowns per season in his career. Averaged probably about 12 picks a season, so not the worst average. Averaged about 62, maybe 63% completion percentage. I can't be mad with that. Very good season from my boy Waters. Is Kamara still even in the league at this point? That's a good question. And if he is, what overall is he? He's got to be low as hell. Alvin Kamara. Where are you, my boy? I think Kamara may have retired. I don't see him here. I actually don't see him, so I think he may have retired. Let's take a look at who wins the Super Bowl in the very final season of this 10-year sim. And honestly, this one, it kind of went worse than I thought. I know in real life, a lot is predicated on the old Drew Brees, who lasts, I don't even think the first season. He was done after the first season, if I'm not mistaken. Right out the gate. Cardinals win the Super Bowl, but, it does make sense, honestly, because the Saints aren't really built necessarily for the future. If Drew Brees is gone, that team, it goes from hero to where the hell are we now, A lot of teams do, in fairness, but I don't see the Saints doing very well without Drew. And, usually most seasons they don't do very well with Drew. The Drew Brees have been kind of in like a Rodgers type situation where they do well in the regular season, but they don't have the full team to make it through the playoffs. This year kind of seems different, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys think the outlook for the season for the Saints is going to look like. I don't really care if you think 13-3 or not. I want to know how far you think in the playoffs. I haven't really watched much Saints games, but looking at the scores and the way Drew Brees has played, I think they could make it to the championship game. Do I think they're a Super Bowl team? That's tough. NFC's tough, but the AFC has showed a couple of powerhouses this year. I think this probably will be an AFC Super Bowl win. But honestly, on the NFC side, I would say the Saints probably have the best bet. I don't really fully buy into the Rams here. So, I don't know. It could be a Super Bowl season for the Saints. Obviously, it didn't end too well here, but it is Madden Sim, so don't you worry your little head, Saints fans. But anyways, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions for ideas in the future, what-ifs, experiments, whatever it may be, a different game, let me know. Of course, I probably have a little Red Dead Redemption 2 outro coming, but I do stream on Twitch, Jeromepkr. I do have a second channel, which I've been uploading all those videos to, or streams to, which is PKer Plays, and then, of course, a Twitter, Jeromepkr. If you're going to follow any of them, follow that one. Maybe like and subscribe on this. And I'm done with the self-promotion. Once again, hope we come back for next video. But until next video, see ya! If you're looking for more of me, take a look at these social medias. And also take a little bit of a look at our Red Dead Redemption 2 series on my second channel, PKer Plays. I mean, aren't we all in life just looking for a little cocaine? No, that's a lawman. Don't attack. Why? Ow! Tilly. Everyone's always been taken. Liam Neeson would love this game. He did say steal nothing. However, I kind of want to steal something.